Okay, everyone, I got some breaking news for you. Out of China. China has a white lung outbreak, and they're saying it's not nothing to panic. Yeah, sure. Well, the UK has it, and so does Denmark, and so does the Netherlands. Now, they're really mulling around how many cases they have. But in the United States, the state of Ohio has 145 kids between the ages of 3 and 14 years of age with white lung. Now, if anyone who's not familiar with white lung, that's pneumonia. Now, it happens every year, but what makes this different is that we've had a total of 2 years of kids masking up and not getting the germs that their body needs to have a stronger immune system. And by doing so, well, you have little cases like white lung pop up, and it spreads rapidly because they don't have, their immune system able to combat the sickness. The state of Massachusetts is reporting that they have white lung also, uh, but they have it in their elderly people. But that is a small margin, but they are saying that they're monitoring this and they'll report if there's a tick up in the near future. California, however, is monitoring their white lung in their migrant population that they say is coming from Mexico and is spreading, but they're not giving out details of how many people. I wonder why. There is 5 senators in the United States that are telling the Biden administration to shut down travel to China to and fro, but they also want to limit the number of southern border entries. Now, the Biden administration is not too keen on that, so they'll probably be shot down. And in other news, what is tying into this? Now, UK government is bringing back the old carbon personal trading. Now, what is that? That is carbon passports. Now, they talked about this back in '08, the UK Parliament, but they said that they didn't have the infrastructure in place to do so. So the deal was shot. But since they signed on to the Paris Agreement and technology has advanced, that they feel that it's about time we do this, and they want to fully have this implemented in 2030. However, that they're going to start the trial runs in 2025. So, why are they starting this now? Is it because of outbreaks? It's because their green initiatives state that 1/10 of all green gases come from human travel. It's not talking about migrants, just talking about human travel alone. Now, to combat this, the UK government is saying that we need to lower the traveling of humans to and fro. Now, they say that each UK person has 11.7 tons of greenhouse emissions put out annually. Now, the United States has 16 tons of emissions per person they put out annually. This is going by their numbers. Now, In order to combat this, by the year 2040, each human being in the UK and the US must strive to lower their carbon footprint by 4 tons annually. That's insane. That's literally insane. And the reason why is because they want to lower the global Fahrenheit to pre-industrial level of 2.1 degrees. So whatever it is today, go to the library or Google it, look what it was in pre-industrial level, and that's the number that they're shooting for, negative 2.1 degrees by 2050. Now, on top of that, the Tesla CEO has been selling off his greenhouse gases since 2017. Now, what does he mean by selling off his greenhouse gases? So, when you're going to get your stipend of your carbon credit for your travel, if you're not going to use it that year, well, you're going to be able to sell it off to some other family or some other person who's doing a travel. For example, in the future, you have companies like AAA, American Express, JP Morgan, banking industries. It's going to give you, deals on your carbon credit to travel. So if you have a family of 4, they'll say, hey, if you buy 10 people carbon credit and you give them, the airlines, those 10 people's carbon credit plus yours, will give you 1 ride for free for your family of 4. It doesn't say how much these carbon credits are per person. There's going to be a stipend that'll be handed out according to the UK government. But make no mistake, people will be asking their brothers, sisters, moms, dads, aunts, uncles, grandparents, cousins, fifth cousin twice removed, and their teachers, and perhaps their dog, because, we can't send Bowser across there. He's got carbon credit as well, to pitch in for their travel. Because everybody wants to go to Bahamas, everybody wants to go to New York, everyone wants to go to Shanghai, China, everybody wants to go to Denmark, everyone wants to go to Netherlands, Switzerland, UK, and Iceland. Yeah, but you're going to be paying for it this time, and it ain't going to be pretty. Now, they also talked about the cruising industry in the UK. The European Union are having laws in place that are going to be individual laws per government. For example, the country of Netherlands is putting a rule in place. If you are a cruise ship, you cannot dock in port. You have to remain idle, take your passengers off with a little boat, I'm assuming, and then they'll be on their way. And then you can go on your way, because the whole docking, idle down, and then getting people off is greenhouse gas to start up and run again. Not to mention the shipping industries are going to be affected by this carbon credit as well. So basically, it's going to be a global tax upon global taxes. So the UK government made a astonishing report in 2023 that a cruise ship puts out 4 times the amount of greenhouse gases that 295 million cars in the UK put out a year. That's their investigating, not mine. So take it with a grain of salt. Now, the new tax in the UK for cruise lines will take effect 2025. They did not say how much this tax will be, but it will be a per person. And by the year 2030, that they hope to cut the cruise ship industry. They're hoping to curb greenhouse gases by half in the cruise ship industry. How are they going to do that? The tax. That's how they're going to do it. Individuals will not want to do this. So basically, you sit at home so that everybody sits in their 15-minute city bubble, virtual reality, their world, where they won't want to leave. So that's all I got for now. If you guys like this content, be sure to give a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.